Okay, good morning everyone. Again, my name is Terry Zinniak, and what I do, what my company provides, which is North Wonders, we provide cybersecurity consulting for small and mid-sized businesses. Here's the problem. Many companies have security, many companies have technology, yet they're all getting hacked on a regular basis. Everyone's aware they have a security program at work of some sort? Yes? Does everyone have encryption at work? No idea.
What's encryption?
What's encryption?
Yeah.
Most likely they all have encryption at work. Marriott hotels had encryption. They just gave up last year 500 million records of their customers. Marriott had encryption, yet they still got hacked. How many people are aware of what phishing is? That's the bad emails that come through. You may get tested by your companies. Good. You get. That's not good. You get them. That's good. You're aware of them. Who else had phishing? Cabarrus County had phish controls in place as well, but they mispaid a $2.5 million payment last year for the new high school. They had phishing controls in place. They lost $2 million. How many of you have backups at work? You guys all have backups? You guys all do backups. Who else had backups? Mecklenburg County had backups. They got hit by ransomware 2.5 years ago. Their systems were down for 7 weeks. They had backups, they had security, they still had problems. And how many people have insurance at work? We all have some sort of insurance, right? You know who else had insurance? Mandela's. Mandela's makes Oreo cookies. They had a cyber insurance program. They submitted a $100 million claim a couple of years ago that was denied. Zurich, their cyber insurance provider, said, hey, you have insurance, but this is not a cyber issue, this is an act of war because the ransomware came from North Korea. Okay. Companies have bits and pieces of cybersecurity protections in place, but they're still not secure enough. And that's what we're going to help you with. So what's the problem? We need to transition from technical security to cybersecurity. We all have bits and pieces in place, but it's not helping us. Where's your data at? Data is all over the place. You have partners, you have thumb drives, you have smartphones, you've got laptops, your data is all over the place. Many people can't even articulate where their data is at. The broad scope of cybersecurity. What about our partners? What about our students? New people, old people. Allocate resources correctly. Are you spending too much? Are you spending too little? Spending too much may be a funny concept. Think about people spending too much on cybersecurity, but perhaps they're focusing on the wrong stuff. Go from firewall A to firewall B may cost $50,000. Is that the right way to spend your money? Okay. And the most impactful risks. Companies don't know what their risks are. They're dealing in firewalls as opposed to dealing with what's the most likely way they're going to be breached. Okay. So the overall idea is we want to reduce the risk for businesses. This is not a cookie cutter. The solution for my company is not the same as the solution for your company. So the question really is, how do we articulate the right story for your company? And we do that by providing fractional security executives. Oh, sorry, a little space we need here. We want to build a program which understands your needs, understands what's secure enough for you, and builds you a process to get there. So what does our engagements look like? First off, we educate. We need the leaders involved in understanding what cybersecurity is. We need to articulate a strategy. I was dealing with the CEO a few months ago and I said, hey, we're going to do cybersecurity. Why do you want to be secure? Security's not free. Why do you want to be secure? She said, well, we need to protect the data, which is great. But right behind it, she says, and I want to use it as a sales differentiator. That's why she wants to be secure. What is your strategy? Do you need to be Fort Knox? Perhaps, perhaps not. Most likely you don't need to be. Do you need to be secure enough, or do you just not care about security at all? Maybe not a great answer, but if that's your strategy, we need to build you a program appropriate for your company. A roadmap. Now that we know where you want to go, now that we know what the right answer is for your company, how do we get you there? Okay, what's your roadmap? And then oversee execution of the roadmap. So you most likely, you already have IT providers in-house, you have people doing firewalls. Are they doing the right stuff? That's the question. So we're going to help you oversee the execution of the roadmap. So it really comes down to this. We help you treat cybersecurity as a risk. Small companies deal with risks all the time. Small companies deal with supply chain risks. They deal with debt risks. They deal with competition risks, right? These are things that business owners deal with all the time. We help you take cybersecurity, understand, articulate, and mitigate that risk so you can spend your time worrying about the other risks for your organization. So that is it. That's the end of my talk.
Cool.